Unbelievable. We even grabbed a copy of the lawsuit, and I knew right away I had to talk to Tfue to find out if it was real. He confirmed it was real. Then I reached out to FAZE Banks, and I said, I cannot believe any of this. And he said he is coming on Drum Alert for an interview. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are interviewing the leader and owner of FaZe Clan, FaZe Banks. Roll it. Ladies and gentlemen, I have FaZe Banks on the line, the leader and owner of FaZe Clan. When this news broke today, all right, everyone was shocked to hear that basically FaZe Clan is taking 80% of Tfue's money. Is this true?
Absolutely 1,000% untrue. The short answer is we have collected and earned $60,000 from Tfue since we originally started our relationship, which was about a year and a half ago.
Well, that's definitely not 80%.
No, I don't even think that's 80% of what Tfue makes in a day. So that's the short answer. The long answer is this. So let me break down the math for a second. So 80% of prize winnings, I don't know where that came from. We have collected a grand total of 0% of Tfue's prize winnings, $0 and 0 cents, absolutely nothing. We have collected nothing from his Twitch, his YouTube, absolutely nothing. Where the $60,000 comes from are 2 brand deals that we brought Tfue that we had taken 20% of, which is very standard. I mean, you know this in the world we live in, 80-20, a 20% finder's fee, and obviously we have a legal team and all that stuff.
It's usually somewhere between 10 and 20%. So I guess that would be maybe considered on the high end, but still, if you're bringing him the brand deal, you know, FaZe Clan should get a piece of that.
Honestly, 80-20 is pretty standard considering we do all the legal due diligence, we handle the contracts, we mediate the relationship.
Well,
we tell them what they need to do. I mean, it's the exact same thing I run myself with the company. If the company finds me a brand deal, anytime I've ever done a brand deal with full screen, for example, when they bring me brand deals, it's 80-20. I've actually never personally received a brand deal for 90-10. Let me know if you got people out there finding fire brand deals for that rate. But,
well, I would say that
I mean, either way, listen. I don't even want to you can ask me whatever you want. Obviously, I got nothing to hide, but $60,000 is the number.
Well, I would say that nobody would even be mad at FaZe Clan for taking 20% of a brand deal that they bring them. But people are DMing me and they're saying, you know, FaZe Clan's taking part of his Twitch sub money and stuff like
that. Absolutely not. Listen, this is what fucking fires me up. And listen, I saw all you little fucking snakes on Twitter. I'm not even gonna name drop because I'm pretty emotional right now. Like this specifically, and I'm going to get into all that, this situation specifically with Tfue really fires me up because I've been so emotionally invested in this kid from the day that I met him. And anybody DMing you, we take the sub money, whatever. I mean, this relationship is between myself, my company, and Turner, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't necessarily handle all the business stuff, and I know that this isn't aimed toward me. I haven't spoke to Turner. He hasn't tweeted anything out. I literally just woke the fuck up and I'm dealing with this stuff. But
guys, Banks is not like the business, dude.
Tfue is obviously.
He doesn't handle all the higher up stuff, man.
Right now, as we're talking, before you upload this video,
thank you. The investors are making the move, not Banks.
Millions and millions of dollars off this kid.
I mean, obviously, Tfue has made millions.
These are the millions of dollars per month, multiples of millions of dollars every single month.
Right.
Okay. I'm not going to give an exact number because that isn't my place, but he's making an absurd amount of money, and what we have profited off of him. And think about this for a second. Think about
80-20 is standard.
You specifically know my relationship with Turner, my intimate relationship.
For brand deals, dude, 80-20 is pretty standard. If it depends on how much money you're making. If you're like a normal influencer who isn't making millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars, 80-20 is very much like that's it. It's 80-20, 100% on the way. But like once you start hitting like big numbers, and you have a lot more leniency, and you have a lot more power. So like if you're like, honestly, people like Turner and myself, it is you have all the power, right? You have all the influence. You have all these fans. So you have, you know, like you shouldn't be paying 20% of anything to anyone because you're doing so many deals and the deals are already making so much money that 10%, like 10% of what you're making, like if the brand deal, right, if you're the manager takes 10%, whoever of the company who's handling it takes 10%, that's more than 20% of what they'll make a year off of like people who are doing 80-20 splits. Right? So the more money you make, the more money the brand deals are, the more money you're getting from sponsorships, like you have the power to be like, look, you guys, like, you know, all this money, right? All this money, all these big brand deals, it's coming because of how popular I am. You guys don't deserve 20% of a $2 million deal or $3 million